Ever wondered how to create a massive, awe-inspiring castle in Minecraft? Imagine the grandeur of a fortress towering above the landscape, built brick by brick with meticulous care. Crafting such an intricate structure in Minecraft is more than just stacking blocks. It's a process that requires careful planning and resource gathering. It's about transforming a simple idea into a monument of your creativity and skill. So, are you up for the challenge? Get ready to learn, because you're about to become a Minecraft master builder. Before we dive into the grand designs, we need to cover some building basics. Minecraft, as many of you know, is a game of blocks, but not all blocks are created equal. There are over 100 different types, each with their unique properties. Some are sturdy like the obsidian, while others like sand and gravel are affected by gravity. From the humble dirt block to the luminous glowstone, each block has its place in the grand scheme of things. To start building, you'll first need to gather these blocks. This is where the game's survival aspect comes into play. You'll need to mine for resources, chop down trees for wood, and even smelt ores to get certain blocks. Each block requires a different method to gather, and it's crucial to learn these methods to efficiently collect resources. Once you've gathered your blocks, it's time to start building. But wait, building isn't just about placing blocks, it's also about crafting. In Minecraft, crafting is the process of combining materials to create new items. For example, you can craft a wooden plank by combining 4 wooden blocks. Crafting is essential in Minecraft as it allows you to create tools, weapons, and even furniture. The crafting table is your best friend here. It's where you'll create most of your items. To use it, you'll need to arrange your materials in a specific pattern on the grid. Each item requires a unique pattern, and it's like a little puzzle you need to solve. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds complicated, but don't worry. It's all part of the Minecraft experience. The joy of Minecraft comes from learning and mastering these basics. It's about exploring the world, gathering resources, and using those resources to create something truly unique. With these basics under your belt, you're ready to start planning your castle. Remember, every grand design starts with a single block, so get out there and start gathering. Now that you've got the basics down, it's time to plan your castle. Let's start with a simple truth. Great castles don't spring out of the ground overnight. They need careful planning, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about next. Imagine the castle as your masterpiece, a testament to your creativity and skill. But before you lay the first brick, you must first decide where your castle will stand. Choosing a location is not just about aesthetics, but also about strategic considerations. Will your castle be on a mountaintop overlooking the vast Minecraft landscape, or will it be nestled next to a serene lake, bathed in tranquility? The choice is yours, and each location has its own unique advantages. Next, you need to decide on a design. Are you envisioning a rugged fortress, a regal palace, or perhaps a whimsical fairy tale castle? Take some time to sketch out your ideas, or perhaps look for inspiration from real-world castles. Remember, the design sets the tone for your entire building project, so make sure it's something you're excited about. Finally, let's talk about resources. Your chosen design might require a variety of materials, from stone and wood to glass and precious metals. It's a good idea to list out all the resources you'll need and then gather them before you start building. This way you can focus on the construction process without having to pause and go mining every few minutes. In essence, planning is about foreseeing challenges and preparing for them. It's about understanding your vision and how to bring it to life. It's about being prepared so when you finally start building, you can do so with confidence and purpose. Remember, the beauty of Minecraft is that it allows you to shape your world exactly as you imagine it. So take your time, plan well, and enjoy the process. With a solid plan in place, you're ready to start building. With your blueprint in hand and your supplies ready, it's time to start building. Think of yourself as a medieval architect creating an awe-inspiring fortress from the ground up. Our first task is laying the foundation. It's the bedrock of your castle, so it needs to be strong and sturdy. Start by marking out the area where your castle will stand. If you've chosen a hillside, make sure to level it out first. If you're building on flat land, you're already one step ahead. Now, onto the walls. They're the body of your castle, providing protection and grandeur. They need to be tall, imposing, and of course, unbreachable. Begin by laying out the perimeter of your base. Try to make the walls at least 10 blocks high, but feel free to go higher if you want your castle to dominate the landscape. Next, start filling in the walls with your chosen material, be it stone, brick, or even obsidian for an extra touch of invincibility. Make sure to leave space for doors and windows. Remember, a castle isn't just a fortress, it's also a home. Don't forget about the towers. They're the eyes of your castle, offering a vantage point to spot any threats. They should be taller than your walls, so add an extra 5 to 10 blocks to their height. Once the walls and towers are up, take a step back and admire your handiwork. You might want to make adjustments, add details, or even tear down a wall and start again. That's the beauty of building in Minecraft. You're only limited by your imagination, and there you have it. The foundation of your castle is set and the walls are standing tall. It's a rewarding sight, isn't it? The first steps of your grand design have come to life. The foundation is the most crucial part. And now that it's finished, the castle is starting to take shape. With your castle walls standing tall, it's time to add some details. Imagine your castle not as a simple stone structure, but as a living, breathing entity. It's the small details that truly bring it to life, transforming it from a mere building into a home. So let's dive right in. Firstly, let's focus on windows. They're not just aesthetic elements, they're the eyes of your castle. Consider the placement of windows carefully. They should provide you with a good view of the surrounding landscape, while also adding depth and interest to the castle walls. Large windows can be grand and impressive, while small windows can add a sense of security and coziness. Next, we move on to doors. The gateway to your castle. Doors can be as simple or as elaborate as you like. A great door can set the tone for the entire castle. Think of heavy oak doors with iron detailing for a traditional look, or perhaps a hidden door for that touch of mystery. Now let's talk about towers. These are the crowning glory of any castle. They provide a bird's-eye view of your kingdom and serve as a symbol of strength and power. The taller the tower, the more commanding your castle will appear. But remember, it's not just about height. Consider adding spiral staircases, battlements, and even a flag or two to really make your towers stand out. And lastly, don't forget the interior. This is your chance to really make the castle your own. Add in a grand throne room, a cozy library, or even a secret treasure room. The only limit is your imagination. So there you have it. By adding these details, you're not just building a castle, you're creating a world. Each window, each door, each tower tells a story, adding depth and character to your castle. Now your castle is not just a structure, but a home. Look at what you've achieved, your very own castle, standing tall in the Minecraft world. You've mastered the art of creation, and that's no small feat. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought us here. We started with the essentials, didn't we? The building basics of Minecraft, the bare bones knowledge that set the stage for everything to come. We learned how to gather resources, how to craft tools, and how to navigate the interface. But a castle isn't built in a day. We had to plan. We sketched out designs, we mapped locations, we strategized about materials. Remember the importance of planning? It's a crucial part of any grand construction project. It's the blueprint of our dreams. Then came the building phase. We laid the foundation, we erected the walls, we assembled the towers. It was a process of patience and persistence. Brick by brick, block by block, we brought our vision to life. And it wasn't always easy. There were challenges, there were setbacks. But we persevered, we adapted, we overcame, and now here we are. You, the architect of your own destiny, standing before your Minecraft masterpiece. It's a testament to your creativity, your diligence, your spirit of adventure. Remember, the only limit in Minecraft is your imagination, so go forth and build your kingdom.